Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Tyler Thornburg will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
So coming to the plate, Jesse Pitts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Jesse.
First delivery to him on the way. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. The 1-0. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box now, Pedro Portillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Sanchez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. You're watching baseball on MLB Network. Josh Clinton, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in now, Felipe Burke. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, the center fielder, Felipe Burke.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up and gets this one down. Pitts takes it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Striding in, Bobby Combs. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Pitts is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Now in the box, Tanner Dickinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Very high, 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north, south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Danny Gutierrez would be next. Here it is on 3-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time, and a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, Connor Pitts took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, John Pitts. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Burke facing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense.
The shortstop.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Now a hard liner, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Pitts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the air to right center. Burke is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now batting, Sammy Pitts. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Burke is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Now to the plate, Danny Gutierrez.
Leading off,
and he'll be looking to snap
Orioles,
out of it in this one.
the
Not
first
having
baseman,
much success at the
Danny
plate over the last week and a half.
Gutierrez.
First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This pitch is popped up. Day is under this one. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today.
The right fielder.
And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, hits. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now,
fielder,
Alexis Sanchez.
Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Shoots this one over to first. To his right, Dave. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Brady Day.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Brady Day.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 7, Jesse.
Into the box, Jesse hits. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder,
standing in, Pedro Portillo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, David Tejada. 7,
Leading
8,
off
and
for
9
the
to start
Orioles,
the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up,
Tejada.
6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
The 3-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. This pitch is popped up. Hits in foul ground. 1 down. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now at the plate, Willie Cisneros looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Grounded to third. And that's the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Standing in, Vladimir Tavares. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Settling in now, Booth Bobo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. The 1-0. is looked at for the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flip that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. Standing in now, John Pitts. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Gutierrez on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Pitts has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Bobby Combs comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line into the flag court and gone.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought
wrong. Into the box now, Tanner Dickinson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Stepping in now, Danny Gutierrez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Dickinson, base runner at first with 1 out. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Hits, comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexis Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. Pitts is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Danny.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show
Your
he
attention,
departs
please.
after just 4 innings of
Now
work,
pitching
and you
for
know
the
they
Orioles.
wanted more out of him than this,
Number
as he won't
35.
even stand to be the winning
Monty
pitcher here. Monty
Downey.
Downey takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box, Brady Day, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over to first, runner back standing. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here he comes on 2-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Tavares over to his right, 1 down.
The center field.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Pitts, the runner at second with 1 away. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Another full count pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's
Now
been,
batting.
this is a
Left
smart
fielder.
move. No
Pedro.
reason to tempt fate out there.
Portillo.
Ready once again, Pedro Portillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Downey A right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Boof Bobo, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, David Tejada. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Willie Cisneros.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Cisneros stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
So
far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
In now for the O's, Vladimir Tavares. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. Portillo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Orioles lead it 2-1. John Myrick will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 21, John Myrick.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Connor Pitts. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Myrick rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Popped him up. Taveras has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now at the plate, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Too high, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he fouls this one off. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Rolando Maldonado comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Jeremy Pitts will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he popped him up. Combs in foul ground. And no one will track it down.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Combs has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. So digging in now, Jeff Pitts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's set. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
A 1-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 2, the Rays 1. Digging in, Bobby Combs. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Pitts is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Tanner Dickinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The batter, the first baseman.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Danny Gutierrez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Junior.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Ball one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Felipe Adams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 9, Felipe Adams.
In now, Sammy Hicks. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping into the box, Brady Day. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jesse Pitts. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Oh, and 2, here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Orlando Feliciano takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Pedro Portillo. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1 misses down below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Burke is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Booth Bobo.
Ready for another chance? Booth Bobo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
A shot down the first baseline. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Oriole bullpen does the job. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. Baltimore's out in front, 2-1. Digging in, Alexis Sanchez.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder, Alexis Sanchez.
First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, David Tejada, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lined hard toward right center. Pitts is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Willie Cisneros, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still lead it 2-1. Connor Pitts will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's too high, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Hitz. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside. 3-0 now. Jeremy Pitts is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jeremy Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Rudy leads off first with 1 away. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batter.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this.
Your
Doug
attention, please.
Rudy will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 3, Doug
Byron
Rudy.
Lefebvre is on
Now
to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
number
eighth.
44, Byron Lefebvre.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir
Leading
Tavares.
off
He
for the
singled his
Orioles,
last time up.
The catcher, Vladimir Tavares.
And now a pitch on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slow little roller to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Bobby Holmes, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Portillo has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Roberto Anaya comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Roberto Anaya.
striding in to start the ninth, Sammy Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Up next for the Rays, Brady Day. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he's back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missing here, 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this will be fouled away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Into the box, Jesse Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. And he misses 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Portillo. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's set. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Orioles took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Monty Downey wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Josh Clinton pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Roberto Anaya records the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.